Thanks for joining us as we get set for 2K Sports' presentation of college basketball. In this game, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
And the basket by Macy.
Works that one inside nicely.
Now here's Booker. Torres outside. Pass to Thompson. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Scott kept alive by UConn. Webb shot's good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And here are the Bulldogs. Thompson outside. Pass to Junior. Out to Thompson. Back to Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson. For the Huskies, guys, it's a lengthy list of active NBA players.
Because UConn as a program has done such an outstanding job of developing talent, it feeds on itself. They continue to be able to recruit outstanding players from all over the country because those younger players have seen the job UConn does in developing those who play for the Huskies.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Really good job to force the turnover. Disruptive defense right there.
Booker. Thompson on the wing. A nice shot by Junior.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
Now here's Webb to the paint. Here's Scott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Thompson outside. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Webb with some nice D. And each of those titles, special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Thompson. Scott takes the three. The shot that time, not on target. On the wing, Torres. Booker. Inside, Junior. And a great assist by Thompson as that one goes in.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
Torres outside. Pass to Booker. Here's Crawford, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside, Smith. And here's Macy. Some solid defense from Booker. Gonzaga in the lead. Thompson with the ball, and Smith picks him up defensively. Score the basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Smith, he's covered by Thompson. Outside, Smith. Left side, Macy. Outside, Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Junior grabs the miss. The UConn Huskies, they find a lot of players from the New York area. It's a big pipeline in their recruitment process.
So a number of prep stars in New York have the dream of playing at UConn. It really has been a heck of a relationship. The city that never sleeps, speaking of New York, and the UConn Huskies basketball program.
Time called here. The Bulldogs. Got 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's Booker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Pass to Torres. Down low. Now here's Crawford. He's covered by Thompson. Shot's good by Crawford.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Macy. The Huskies with another miss. The Bulldogs on offense. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, if you're guarding Torres, you got to be smart now. He has a knack for making you overcommit and be over-aggressive on defense. And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellence, championship, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
Pass to Smith, and the officials will call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Now here's Junior. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. Out to Thompson. Back to Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Here's Scott. And released in time, but it's off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulldogs. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having, talk about his numbers.
You know, hasn't had the impact that maybe we expected. I thought he disappeared for stretches in that first half.
Yeah, you know, it's been a desultory performance to this point. Look that one up, folks. We'll see if the coaches light a fire in him to be more aggressive in the second stanza. You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside for Smith. Pass to Scott for three. The Huskies with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the shot goes in.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Macy on the wing. Tries again. Here's Thompson. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Red Thompson, a player that entered the program the same year as Junior. Those two have grown close during their time here.
Thompson's a little bit of the Robin to Junior's Batman. Plays well off of him on both sides of the floor. And coming in the same year, creating for one another with how they play, it's easy to see why they formed such a bond.
Pass to Beasley. Scott. Now here's Smith to stop the run. Junior grabs the miss. Keith. And the basket is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Back to Scott. To the inside. Smith. And Levins with the block. And he recovers it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And good that time.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Scott. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Not afraid to create contact offensively. In fact, Smith kind of embraces it.
First trip to the line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
The Huskies with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Levins. Back to Junior. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting 5 for 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Huskies with the ball. Smith with it. Outside Scott. To the paint. Low. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Keith. Pass to Levins. Here's Junior. Rebounded by Smith. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
That's his first person.
And the Huskies making a change here.
Substitution on the field.
These guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Well, it's obvious that Junior is a tough kid. I mean, he sticks with the play even through the contact there.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Macy. That's tipped. It's stolen by Thompson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Again, the Bulldogs score.
Well, that was simply a textbook finish from Thompson on the break. You can tell he's been well coached in that aspect of the game.
Pass to Beasley. Fletcher. And here's Macy. Here's Fletcher. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. And Thompson gets it to go.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance we are seeing. Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Bulldogs. Junior. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Humphries. Pass to Atkins. Here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And so the first one is good. So no problem for Gonzaga as they get the win.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of hand, actually was a laugher, but his enthusiasm tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And guys, I know he will.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
All right, gentlemen, that's a good job. That's a complete team win. We have no easy wins in this conference. We know that. But we are right where we want to be, and we are playing our brand of basketball, which is what, Red?
Togetherness.
You asking and telling me.
I'm telling you, Coach.
Red, every team is about togetherness.
He's talking about the details, Red, the small things. He literally says it every practice.
You do?
Oh, boy, looks like somebody's going to lose some playing time next game.
That's funny. You joking, right?
Hey, Junior, listen, I asked you to step up and be a leader. That's exactly what you did. Your dad would be proud, man.
Thanks, Coach.
Enjoy it.
Coach is hilarious, right?
I don't think he was joking, Red. No matter what I do, Coach, Alex Williams, the fans, they're on me. Good or bad. It's starting to get to me.
So don't let him.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
You know what? Fine. You're right. It is up to me, and I'm leaving.
Look, I know it's an emotional decision, but I can't be here anymore. So thanks for everything. Mine's made up.
no way I can get you to change your mind.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these out of bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these out of bars. Only you know what you've been through. Hard coded in the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's
Why didn't you get drafted? So that's funny to you?
whew. I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these out of bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these.
Whew. Now, most people on the outside won't.
Beautiful choice. We'll put this together and have it for you right away.
Thank you.
I'm the associate agent, so when you sign with the agency, I'll be here to support Harper on the day-to-day.
I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
Loyalty means a lot to me, but sorry, Arch.
As a projected second rounder, you're in a
Only you know what you've been through. Hard coded in the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what men do. If that's my dog, then I'ma hold him down like a friend do. I got him homie. I'm finna shake the town with a pencil. Hating on me where that get you. Always beneficial. Got a for any who want an issue. I'm just here to get.
That's a good question. I think they tell you that even as a kid.
Great. Let's move on.
I don't worry about that too much. No matter what, I'm gonna do me. So whether or not I like a guy's personality, that doesn't really factor.
Are you the best player in this draft class?
Yes, I believe that's the mentality I have to play with.
One last question, and then I'll let you go, Junior.
Yeah, I grew up with basketball. And my dad.
All right.
So what happens next is the top decision.
I'm gonna let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and
At this point in the process, mid to late first rounder.
Yeah, you know what?
Junior, any critiques about your game that you don't necessarily agree with?
Critiques are fine. I don't mind hearing other.
Obviously, this is an opportunity to make an impression.
But in the end, I'm just here to compete to get drafted.
Junior, how do you feel stacked up against the other Highland talent?
All right.
Hello. Are you getting settled in here?
Yo, Dame.
Junior, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate you meeting up with me, man.
It's all good.
Yeah. So how do I improve my stock in here, man? Because I'm nervous.
I'm gonna let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these lot of bars, get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it on. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these lot of bars. Only you know what you've been through. Heart colder than the igloo. Taught to stand on my own 2 feet. That's what men do. If that's my dog, then I'ma hold him down like a friend do. I got him homie. I'm finna shake the town with a pencil. Hating on me where that get you. I always been official. Got a for any who want an issue. I'm just here to get this money. They should turn it up a little. I put these on pause. To that money, I continue. Match the gas to speed up. I won't ease up, and I don't mean to flex, but I can't keep up. Let them get next, cause we up. Telling you now, Zeppo, he tough. Still down G's up, and I'm hungry for success. Give me my plate, I'm gon' eat up. For real. If they ever tried to play, you tell them put that on pause. Show the world what I'm about. Reason why I wrote the song. If them say they ballin', don't you do that I wrong. Remember, it's money over. Keep your family over. Let's get the money, bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it all. These haters, these lions, son ain't go to college. I told her, mama, let's not worry, cause I got it. Money is the object. I gotta stay on top. And learned that from my brother Benz, and I always kept that in my knowledge. Too cool, yeah, he too modest. She tryna get beside us. Got it just like my nodges, and I'm tryna get game. Chose, it ain't the same. He cold, I might be faded. I'm gone, but still enough to break that code. I hit the studio, hit record. Heard I spit that raw. If you was looking fun, you might find me. She wanted me to, too bad I can't. Remember, it's money over. Keep your family over. I'ma go hard for my family. I'ma go hard for my dog. Keep nothing but a honey. I'ma get this in my all. To a hater. For the city, show this out of ball. Let's get the money.
Hey there, 2KMC here with my basketball, pencil, and paper, jotting down the upcoming neighborhood events. Start off this weekend with Big Top Challenge. Can you beat the mascots?
Let's see the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls.
Hello, best. Now it's ended out today.
Well, the ceremony.
Thank you, DA. And you think back, some of the best centers ever to patrol the paint wore a Lakers jersey. Go right on down the line, check. What did it mean to carry on that big man tradition with that franchise?
Well, I knew no matter what I did at the Laker franchise, I was going to be number 4. George Mikan, rest in peace. Wilt Chamberlain, rest in peace. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, just wanted to be in those.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Saturansky against Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Stolen by Saturansky. Here's Junior, and it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Schroeder. Saturansky grabs the miss.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Aminu. Here's Young, and the rejection by Harrell. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points and more. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma.
For me, it's super cool. Just.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Junior's out there with Young. And it's Green. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Saturansky in at the 1 spot. Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork, and I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the recognition Gasol has is tremendous. I mean, you can't leave anyone open or he'll find them.
Outside, Green. Inside. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Shaq, back in the day, you drew double teams. You made the defense pay by setting up your teammates with terrific passing. Which big now do you see following in your footsteps, in those footsteps?
You know, my Ben Simmons, former LSU guy, when he gets aggressive in the paint, they double. He definitely looks for his players. Listen, LeBron James is the best passer among non-guards. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid. Look, you got to use the others if you want to get to that next level.
And so here is Chicago. White the pass to Williams. For the 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks.
The lean, mean scoring machine. LeBron is simply too dominant around the rim.
Williams in the post, guarded by Kuzma, and that one drops.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Timeout called the Lakers. Both teams deciding to... It's the Los Angeles Lakers. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a... Young. He's checked in for the Bulls. Junior comes in for Markkanen. Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls and used both events to fuel his career.
Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's LeBron James, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of danger.
James against White. Here's Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
You cannot leave someone on LeBron James' team open. You're just asking to get hurt, Kevin.
Bean passes to White. Feeds it to Junior. Rejected by Gasol. They recover it. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thaddeus Young. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Big night in the scorer column, even for LeBron, giving the fans their money's worth.
White finds Levine. Here's Junior. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Harrell.
And they continue to control the glass.
Over to the wing. Williams against Kuzma. Williams with the block. They get it back. Bulls trail by 10. Bean passes to Junior. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The feed to Young. On the wing, Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's White. That one goes. Count it. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And stolen by Junior. Well, Junior comes into the NBA as a first-round draft pick. And, Greg, there is a lot to like about how he fits in with the future of this team.
And I think that's a big reason why Junior went where he did in the first round. He's just a...
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for